Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are testing out the new One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Concealer by the one and only Patrick Starr. I am so excited, you guys. You know what a big fan I am of this powder. I already ranked this, rated it, and I just love it. It's my #1 powder right now, so I am dying to try this out on camera, give you guys my first impressions, do a wear test, show you some outdoor footage and some swatches, and just have fun, you guys. I am so excited for you to see how this is going to apply on my 43-year-old skin. If you're new here, I'm Christy. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can join our beautiful glam fam. And please say hello, you guys. I love hearing from you each and every week. I have such a beautiful glam fam here on YouTube, and they're so welcoming to new people. So if you're new, introduce yourself, say hello. We just have so much fun every Sunday morning. Go ahead and click that like button. It really does help push my videos up through the algorithm. And when I'm not on YouTube, be sure to follow me at ChristyAllure on Instagram and on TikTok, ChristyAllure, and on my blog, ChristyAllure.com. And without further ado, let's turn up the bass. All right, you guys, let's get started. I am so excited to try out this concealer. So I have the 2G and the 3N on hand. I did have the 4, but I did return it, but I was able to swatch it for you guys just in case you want to know the shade differences. So we'll go over that in just a second. I just want to quickly go over the details. So this is the new One Size Turn Up the Base BUTTERSILK Concealer. This concealer retails for $25 USD. It is 0.23 ounces, 7 mils of product, so it's about $3.50 per mil. It is available in 24 shades. I will go over the shades that I did pick up. I just want to quickly go over the details. So we have a medium to full coverage liquid concealer with a matte finish. All skin types can benefit, normal, dry combination, and oily. This formula is waterproof and oil controlling. It has texture solving ingredients to visibly smooth the skin, buttery coated pigments that give you playtime to spot treat, conceal, and shape the face. It does not cake, crease, or transfer, and we'll slide over into the highlighted ingredients and other ingredients below, but we'll just kind of specifically touch on those highlighted ingredients, which is caffeine to help visibly depuff and support the skin. It has avocado and mango butters to hydrate, nourish, and smooth skin texture, exclusive peptide blends to support natural collagen and to help improve texture. For all my mature skin girls out there, it has collagen in it, which is unbelievably amazing. So very excited. There are the other ingredients right there. Thankfully no coconut oil, and thankfully it's not avocado oil, it's avocado butters. So I was a little afraid that that was going to be avocado oil, and that is more on the comedogenic side, not as much as coconut oil, but avocado oil does not always agree with girls like me who have very sensitive acne prone skin. My skin is extremely reactive. We have a lot to cover up. I already did my eyes. I do have on, I kind of messed up already because I was cleaning up when I was doing my foundation, which is why I don't really, I typically like to do my eyeshadow after, but we're not doing an eyeshadow tutorial today. We are sticking to this One Size concealer, but I do have the Viseart Neutrals eyeshadow palette, which is pretty much the only eyeshadow palette that is working for my eyes right now. Viseart is like top of the line. They're expensive, but they're worth it. And I do like the Mario Master's palette, but right now it's not sticking to some of the dry patches that I have going on from some eye irritation from some eye creams I was trying out. So this is my go-to palette when I know that nothing else will work for me. And I know that these are quality, beautiful shadows. I will have all the links below. I have it mixed with my Danessa Myricks Color Fix Goldmine. I talk about this a lot on my channel. I do also have the Patrick Ta new lamination gel. I don't know, you guys. At first when I tried it, I absolutely loved it. Then the second, third, fourth time, it's just a lot of flakiness. And I do it, and I tried it. That's why I did my eyes first, because I do think this is better on clean skin. I definitely don't like it over foundation and all that. So typically Patrick Ta does brows first. So I'm gonna keep playing with it, but I still like the NYX one a little bit more, you guys, and the Anastasia Brow Freeze. So, and I like the Benefit one as well. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that really fast. I do want to go over the shades, you guys. So I did pick up, again, 3N, I don't know if I already said this, and Light 2G, and then I also picked up Fair 4G. So I will show all the swatches right there. Now, I really liked the way, I felt like all three of those colors much swatched exactly the same, but then when they dried down, I don't feel like these oxidized, so that's amazing. When they actually dried down, 2G ended up being my favorite, but 3N I might spot conceal with. So I am going to be returning Fair 4. I think that one's way too light for me. And maybe during the winter time that will work. It's still a very beautiful color. And that Fair 4 model is typically what I would look like in the winter. So that's why I think this is going to be a really good winter shade for me. It is on the golden undertone side, and there is no retouching on any of his photos, just so you guys know that. So I showed the little chart for Fair right there. So again, Fair 4G stands for golden undertone. So the Light 2 is something I would say is my kind of my summer shade. I would say that's perfect. Again, it has that golden undertone. I was a little scared because his powders picked up a little orangey with the golden undertones, so I wasn't sure. That's why I picked up the 3N, because I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't have that orangey undertone, but it didn't. It had a very beautiful yellow undertone, which is perfect for someone like me and my skin tone. Now let's go over to the Light 3N swatch. This has a neutral undertone, so you can again see that chart for Light right there. I'll go over the medium chart just to give you guys a perspective of that. I think all of those were going to be too dark for me because his tones tend to be a little bit darker. I think they run a little bit on the darker side. So you see medium 1, medium 2, medium 3, medium 4 with neutral, rosy, and golden undertone options. And then I'll quickly slide over to the dark and deep. It again has a very good shade range. I think he wasn't a ton of shades, which I still think 24 is really good, but not like Fenty or some of those other brands or even Makeup Forever. But they're very inclusive shades, and I think he did a fantastic job within those 24 shades. So I'm very excited. Let's just dive into it. I'm gonna go over all the packaging and all that stuff at the end when I go over the rankings and my thoughts on that. But very beautiful Patrick STARR packaging. I love that he kept the whole thing. You guys know this is like my holy grail powder right now, especially for setting the under eyes. Holy grail. And it's funny because when I first, you can check out that video, so all the details of this powder will be in that video right there. But when I first did this video, I wasn't like blown away by it. But this just goes to show you, sometimes the more you use a product, I fell in love with it, and now it's my #1 powder. Before I was like, no, Makeup Forever is better. No, I think this one's better, you guys. I really do. I think it is a beautiful powder, especially for setting under eye area. Oh, it's so flawless. And thank you to Painted by Spencer, a phenomenal makeup artist on YouTube. He creates the most beautiful looks, and if it wasn't for him like using that and really just showing me how beautiful it can look under the eye, I mean, it blew away everything else I was using under the eye. So it's the only thing I like to go to. So I'm gonna start off with Light 2G, a really nice doe foot applicator. I will show the up close footage of me doing the doe foot applicator in natural daylight so you guys can get a better indication. I'm going to start doing that kind of footage on my iPhone and just get those really good up close shots, but a really perfect doe foot applicator. It looks like it has a little like I don't know, just like a little indentation there where it really picks up the product really nicely. It's not messy when you take it out. I really appreciate it. All right, now we're gonna take my Milk Cosmetics brush and we're also gonna do my Dose of Colors sponge, and then we'll do one on each side and see which one works out better. So I'm just gonna start off really small and going in with that new Wayne Goss little technique of just doing the inner corner right there, and then we'll just spread it out. I might do a little bit right there. I think this is a really good color. I think this is the perfect color, which is funny because I ordered the 4 and the 3 first, and then I ended up going, well, maybe I better try the 2. So I'm glad I did the 2 because I think this is gonna be my perfect match. All right, so I'm gonna take my Milk Cosmetics brush that I always use. Sorry, you guys, this isn't available anymore, but a good alternative is the Ulta one. I do like it. I don't like it as much, but I do like it. And it's an affordable option. It's only $14. I've talked about that in other videos. All right, so it's drying down. So I'm gonna take this side and we're gonna go, actually we'll do the sponge first and then I'll do the brush on the other side. It's blending out really nicely. Very creamy, so really nice for mature eyes. Oh boy, I don't wanna jump ahead of myself, but that is a beautiful concealer. All right, now let's try it with the brush. It blended out just perfect with the sponge. Either one. I mean, that is a gorgeous concealer. Wow, wow, wow. I had a feeling I was gonna love this concealer. This is like mixing everything together for me. This is like giving me the concealer I needed, because all of these I've had to kind of mix. I mean, I love the Dior one. That is my #1 concealer. Before I try this one, we'll have to see, but yeah, I mean, wow. I still have to mix Dior with something else sometimes, and I don't always get that perfect coverage, and it's expensive. It's very expensive. This is beautiful. All right, let's do the 3N on my blemishes, and then we'll do the 2 in the middle. So we'll just kind of see what we do here. And you still get pretty good coverage. I would still let it dry down a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit here because that's where it starts to wear. I'm gonna take my BK Beauty brush because I do feel like this is a really good brush to just kind of smooth and blend everything together. I just ordered another one. She was having a fantastic sale. So I just ordered, this is like one of my top foundation brushes right now. So good. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that in with my foundation because I already had my foundation on this brush. So it's just meshing the two together. Oh my gosh, you guys, the 3N is perfect too. I mean, either one is just beautiful. So I do love my Milk Cosmetics brush for really making sure that pigment stays in there. So that's why I like to go over my blemish areas with that one. But either one, I mean, seriously, either one of these will work beautifully. If you're my skin tone, 3N or 2R. I mean 2G or 3N are, I mean, I'm gonna keep both of them because I love the texture already. It is a fantastic concealer. I think you can do a full face with this, you guys. I'm gonna try that out in another video. I'm just gonna do a full face because I like to do full faces with concealer sometimes. And lately I've been really loving this coat, I don't know how to pronounce it, COTS. It's a healthier sunscreen. It's all mineral. It's a sheer matte SPF 40. It's a prime and protect. I also have the Flawless Complexion 51. Fantastic. If you were on the market and looking for a sunscreen to go under your makeup, by far the best one I've tried to date for that affordable price point. I have another one on the way that I'm gonna try out. It's a little bit more expensive by a derm store, but we'll have to see. All right, let's set this down before I start to crease, but so far no creasing. No creasing. I mean, we're gonna do a wear test, so we'll see, but yeah, so far so good. All right, because I'm gonna film another video after this, so we'll get a good wear test and I'll input an outdoor wear test as well. So I'm gonna take the Tati Blendiful. I'm gonna take 2R like I normally do. Let me make sure I don't have any type of creasing though, just in case. But I don't see anything. I think everything is just, I think that avocado butters, oh my God, I don't know what he did, but that is a fantastic combination. So I'm gonna take that onto my Tati Blendiful. I also have his puff. I guess I can use his too, sorry. Sorry, Patrick. We'll use his little puff. I did pick this up when I So this one even puts in a little bit more pigment, I think. It's so beautiful. It just literally smooths out the skin so much and just makes it look so incredibly airbrushed. So I'm just patting it down because the NARS liquid, as I have the Radiant Longwear Foundation, right now these two are the only two I can use right now. For some reason, it's the only one going over my texture beautifully, but yet giving me that coverage in a more natural way. So it's the only products I can use right now, just with my current skin condition right now. All right, so I'm going to take, I have his Deep 1, and I like to contour and kind of bronze up the skin with this. Is a perfect color for me if you're in the similar range. I know I'm extra, I have 3 of these. That's how much I love these powders, you guys. And no, none of this was gifted to me. This was all purchased on my own, FYI. I do like to take a natural hair brush because, I think it's a natured brush. I like to take a natural hair brush because it is pigmented, because it's obviously a foundation powder. It's not a bronzer. But if you go in too heavy of a dense brush, it's gonna put too much pigment on. So this is just a Chikuhodo brush, any kind of natural hair brush I like to use, or just any kind of fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna press that down right here. And I'm just gonna kind of give a slight contour right there. Just kind of pull that up into the hairline. See how beautiful that is? You can, I mean, this can go in really pigmented, but I'm going super light-handed because I don't want it to be too aggressive. Just giving myself just a slight contour to the skin. That's what I love about these powders. So I am gonna pick up, I'm gonna have to go to Sephora because they allow you to swatch in store now. And just, I'm probably gonna exchange the 4 for a darker color so I can contour with it. So excited because I really like the formula. I didn't want to get one, I guess I could have, not knowing, you know, if I was going to like the formula or not. So see how beautiful that is? And it is actually really pretty as an eyeshadow too. I'll show you guys. It really is. It's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna pick up the Wayne Goss number 16 brush that I was using to do my transition, and I'll just show you guys because I gotta clean up that area right there. See, it works just as good as a shadow too. I mean, just because it's a foundation powder doesn't mean you can't use it on other areas of your face. Just FYI. All right, you guys, I am gonna pop off camera really quick, finish up everything else, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, I wanted to do a quick check-in and just show you guys how amazing this concealer looks. I mean, come on now. This is like 6 hours of being out in the humid, hot day here in SoCal, and I cannot tell you, I will throw away all my concealers and only use this one. It is amazing. This is the 4th time I've worn it. This is a different day than I originally filmed the video, but I just wanted to kind of wear it a few more times and really give you guys a really good indication of how much I love this concealer. I am serious. Like, I cannot wait to. I almost did pretty much a full face of it today. I did a little bit of the NARS Radiant because my skin was just a little bit dry today, but I think this is one of those concealers that even if with my dry skin, it's still going to hold up really well. So like I said, no matter if you have oily skin or dry skin, you're going to love this concealer. Get your hands on it. I promise you, you will love it. I will see you guys at the end of the night when I do the final rankings. All right, you guys, so we're at the end of the night and I am very excited to tell you guys I am in love with this concealer. I'm just not gonna lead you on. I'm not gonna just procrastinate this. I'm in love with this concealer. It is quickly becoming one of my top concealers. I'll let you know at the very end of the video when I do the scorecard where it ranks now, but oh my goodness, you guys, it is so beautiful. So I did finish up my eyes and I used, again, my Visi Art palette, as I mentioned earlier in the video. You guys, I'm telling you guys, between the neutrals and the warm, you cannot go wrong. They're pricey, but let me tell you, if you have any problems with eyeshadow or eyes or just dry eyes, mature eyes, any texture on your eyes, these are the only matte. These are all mattes. And if you only can tell me I can only have one eyeshadow palette it would be the Viseart palettes, because that's how amazing they are. They are so phenomenal. They just don't have metallics in there. You have to buy them separately, but you can get Viseart palettes with metallics and mattes, but these are your essentials. Like, I literally could not live without these two palettes. All right, let's talk about these concealers because that's what we're ranking today. Let's just go over the packaging first because, I mean, it's beautiful. It just kind of goes with his whole theme. I love the doe foot applicator. I love the fact that it's not messy. It doesn't get all over the place. So I am gonna give this 5 stars. I'm kind of switching up my rankings here. I'm gonna do stars instead. So 5 stars for packaging. Absolutely beautiful. As far as shade range goes, oh my goodness, you guys. So 24 shades, but very inclusive shades. I mean, you literally could not go wrong. I could do 4, 3, or 2. I mean, literally, they are so beautiful. So shade range, a solid 5 stars, you guys. Beautiful. No matter which shade I used, it worked. As far as product claims, let's take a look at those product claims just really fast. I don't know if it's waterproof, so I really can't, you know, attest to that yet, but it is so buttery smooth and so weightless and a perfect matte finish, whether you have oily skin or dry skin. I think this is just so universal. So a solid 5 stars for product claims. As far as application, oh gosh, it just went on so buttery smooth. It was just flawless. Whether you used a beauty blender or a brush, that application was just solid. A solid 5 stars, you guys. I think you know where I'm going with this. As far as pricing goes, yeah, you don't get a lot of mils, but it's still under $4 a mil, and it's a good price point. I think $25 is a fantastic starting price point. Sometimes you get a lot of mils, but you're paying $36. Maybe you don't have $36. Maybe you only have $25. And I think it is so, so pretty. Yes, for $5, the Ordinary concealer was really beautiful and nice and creaseless, but it is a very matte finish, so you have to be very mindful of that. I just think the wear time and the fact that I'm 43 and it's not creasing, I've never had Botox or fillers, I've never done anything to my face. So this is a true 43-year-old skin with nothing done to it, and it didn't crease. It is just beautiful. The way it sets, again, these powders are absolutely airbrush flawless powders. I mean, 25 and I think it's around 30, like seriously, that is like luxury makeup for such a middle price point. I'm not gonna say affordable because it's not drugstore, but it's better than drugstore because you're getting quality makeup. Yes, you're paying a little bit more upfront, but you're getting quality makeup that's going to last. I can't wait to do like a full face of this just using this and no foundation because I think that is going to be gorgeous. Those avocado and mango butters are so smoothing. It is like mature skin, girl friendly. Anybody with textured skin, young or old, you're going to love this concealer. So we're looking at a total Allure rating of 5 stars, you guys. Each category was just perfection. This quickly moved up to my #1 concealer. Take a look at that scorecard, you guys. Wow, that was just like a no-brainer. Like, I literally can throw away all my concealers and just be happy with this concealer. So very excited, you guys. The next 2 videos I have coming up are a hair one due to Amber. Thank you, Amber. And then I'm also going to just kind of round up, you guys, because I've been testing out a lot of products lately. And I just kind of want to give you each category my best of the best, okay? Not like 2 or 3, like the best of the best. And by the way, I am wearing the Jaclyn Hill Swoon cream blush with her Romance palette. I did the other color in the other video. So this is Swoon. I think, Crystal, you were interested in this color. It gives a very nice peachy undertone. Amber's getting into blushes. Amber, she's one of my other beautiful Glam Fam sisters, and she's getting into blush now. I've converted her, I think. So this is beautiful. This is just goes so pretty with reds and oranges and stuff. I love the pink one too, but I love this one. It is so pretty, and I have a lot of texture, you guys, on my skin, like I said earlier. So the fact that these products are going on so beautifully, just just warms my heart so much. I do have the Victoria Beckham bronzer on, just so you guys know that as well. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. And again, if you're new here, before you go, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you can get notified and join our beautiful glam fam. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, and please click that like button. Follow me at Christy Allure on YouTube. Follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, and on my blog, ChristyAllure.com. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.